Hello, Tom. It's week number 8, and boy, are we moving right along.
Oh yeah, interleague play the next 4 weeks.
Yeah, so what he's trying to tell you is to check your score, you got to flip back and forth.
That's right. So I think everybody's in rhythm now. We don't have anybody new, so everybody knows that part. You want to go over the sponsor?
We want to thank The Fear, and this beer produced Fear the Turtle. Let's bring them in.
We're going to have to slide the chairs.
Yep.
Well, Sports has been a couple weeks since we had it.
So, out of division games, do you guys think that's is that important as interleague, or just as important or not as important?
I think they're massive because if you can find a way to maybe get 3 out of 4, you can really make up ground. If you're behind somebody and somebody else struggles and you have more success, it can get you ready for that last 3 weeks.
Yeah, my goal is always just trying to go 2-2. I kind of break up the season, 4-3, 2-2, and then.
Plus, if all the other teams on your side loses and you win, you're up
a game on everybody.
A game on everyone. Yeah. Let's break into week 8, Thomas.
All right, we're going to start off with the first matchup this week. It is the 5-3 Washington Foreskins versus the 4-3 Bunk and Ain't Easy. Bunk leads this series 4-0 all time. Right now, current projections, I know a lot of people don't have their full lineups in, is Bunkin at 104, Washington roughly around 97. For me, looking at this game, looking at the matchups, I'm going to take Washington to get off of his slide and win by 2.
Prediction?
When I see Bunk, I go Bunk. So give me Bunkin.
So I'm going to take Bunkin as well by 7.
All right. So the next one here, we're going to go the 2-5 Red Zone Warriors against the 0-7 Slam Bammers. This team is struggling really bad. They're projected at 83 points. Red Zone Warriors is projected at 81. And looking at it, they're hurting at running back. Like, time to go to the emergency room and find one. Hurting.
Well, good luck doing that.
With that being said, I think that Slam Bammers find a way to get a win this week.
I agree. I don't like seeing winless teams.
I'll third that. Slam Bammers gets this win by 3.
Let's go to another game here. We're going to go with the 3-4 Primetime versus the 5-2 Bulldogs. Currently, the projections are 103 Primetime to 84 Bulldogs, and the all-time series is tied 4-4. Looking at the matchups, I want to say Bulldog was missing some players due to bye, and I think Mahomes.
You're right.
Missing Mahomes. I'm taking Primetime by 7.
Yeah, I'll take Primetime. I think he's getting ready to turn it on. And
I was thinking that too earlier today, and I was hating on his team earlier this season, as y'all know, but he wins this game by 12.
All right, let's do one more game, and then we'll go into a couple questions here. We have the 4-3 Refuse to Lose versus the 5-2 Cooley. They've only played each other one time, Cooley winning the previous matchup. This game here is close on the projections. I am going to pick Refuse to win by 4.
Yeah, I lean towards our side too. Refuse. I remember going against them. Good squad. I'll take Refuse.
I'll take Refuse as well, but only by 1. So my first question to you today is, looking at the standings throughout the year, which team do you fear the most?
The one I'm looking up at right now. Hot Stars. I told you last week, it was one of the first times I actually sat down, 6-7 weeks in and really looked at the teams, some injuries, and I looked at your team and I was like, ooh, it's going to be tough to beat.
It is when they're all there. When they're all there, it's tough to beat that squad.
Yeah, and then look what happened this week. You jumped me. You said you were coming for me.
I did.
And
I
then-
did say that.
1 week later.
Still a long way to go.
Yeah, long way to go, but nah, you definitely got a good squad. I think you're a team to beat on our side.
I know you play in at least two different leagues. In your opinion, what would you choose if you were to start your own league? Do you favor PPR or do you like standard? Which is your choice?
Can I?
You can answer these questions however you want.
Oh, I know, but can I kind of puss out and say a half point PPR?
If that's your choice, hell
Yeah, maybe like a half point PPR. I think a full point is it gets a little crazy.
Yeah.
Like not the high scoring. It's just somebody can have 5 catches for 10 yards and they're getting
60
points. It's
yeah.
just kind of like eh.
Yeah.
So maybe like a half point would kind of be a good
In
between. Yeah.
Can I elaborate on that a little bit? I'm in 4 myself, and every 4-1 is different. There's our standard league, which is my favorite, by the way. And then I'm in the same one y'all are in, which is a PPR league. And then we're in Ray's. Hey, by the way, Ray, we won one. So look out. We're coming for you.
That's right.
and then we're in Ray's league, which you got to put monies down for like waiver wire. And then I'm in another one that if you don't score 1,000 points, you don't win, which is crazy. But all 4 of them are different, and I don't think if someone offered me a same position of one of the ones that I'm already doing, I wouldn't do it. So I'm okay with a PPR league. I think those guys in that league, besides the ones coming out of here, I think they all suck. But
Yeah.
standard is way better.
I'm in an 8, a 10. I mean, we're a 16, but we're
Yeah,
basically an 8. An 8, a 10, and a 12. All different rules. I kind of feel like a 10 is kind of like an in between where you have really good rosters, but not crazy stacked. But in a 12, man, you get one injury and you're like, oh,
done.
You're like,
Done.
goodness gracious. I mean, there is a challenge to that too. Being good on, when you draft and waivers. But there's a lot. I mean, you cannot have any injuries in a 12 or a 14. It's just you get so thin.
Yeah.
But they all. I like the challenge of this one with limited waiver moves and stuff like that. Like the other leagues, it's all unlimited. People make 10 moves a week.
Yeah.
That can get a little, frustrating too. So, they all kind of have their pros and cons.
Let's break on to another question. On the other side, the NFC side, since you're coming from the AFC side, which team are you afraid to face over on that side?
Child's Play. I play him this week. He's been talking trash.
So,
all
but
year.
you have a history of losing to the bad teams.
Yeah, I do. I don't like playing Slap 'em. Everybody talks trash about Slap 'em, and he owns me. So I'll never say a bad word to him.
That being said, Slapham got high score this week.
Hey, he's hanging in there too, man. Our
You know what?
division's tough.
He is hanging
He
in
whooped my
there.
ass the first week.
I'm gonna keep going on
Yeah,
the
sure.
next game. We got the 2-5 White Lightning Black Hammer. Nick, I'd be worried. This kind of record is how you get replaced under Jason.
And he ain't lying.
First, Thug Nasty, 4-3. Thug leads this series 5-3 all time. I don't know if anybody knows this, but the 3 times Jason beat the guy, he replaced his partner. So hopefully you lose, Nick. It's 105-100. And I personally am taking Thug to put the nail in the coffin and win by 10.
So you're picking Thug, and you're going to say Hammer's done for the year at 2-6.
I think he is.
I think Hammer.
He's got some bad buys.
I think they're going to find a way and stay alive.
I hope they do. I like them both.
Give me Hammer.
So this is the time Thug Nasty starts working his way back up in the mix. I take Thug here, and I take him by a lot. I take him by 22.
All right. So our next game, we have the 3 and 4, slap them to sleep, still in it, versus the 2 and 5, surprisingly dangerous, Funny Guy. Funny Guy leads the series 8-2 all time. Sounds pretty
So I'm
familiar.
gonna tell you what. His 2 running backs last week, because I don't normally look at teams, and I'm like, damn, how did he score? I thought he was going to get a high score.
60-some points.
Yeah. Way to go, man.
I won't go that far. You bother me. That was not his first 2 draft picks.
I know it wasn't, but it worked out for him.
So you deserve a congratulations. It won't come from me. I will predict that you win by 25 points this week, though.
Yeah, if Slappin was playing me, I'd take him by 20.
He doesn't have Patrick Mahomes.
But since he's not playing me, I'll take Funny Guy.
So Thomas is using the reverse psychology on Steve.
I'm not.
But you are.
If he had Patrick Mahomes, I would give Javon more of a chance in this game.
Who's his backup?
And he's hurting at running back.
He's got Rodgers.
He's got Rodgers. So that's why I'm
That's
taking
Buffalo.
Steve.
Funny Guy here by only 1.
All right. Let me
Yeah.
finish my drink here.
Don't be
9% alcohol, by the way,
Oh,
Hey.
for these beers.
The fear for the fear of the turtle.
And
OG.
you got to be a CEO to drink these things. 'Cause I paid $18 for a 6-pack.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, it's worth it, man.
Our next game.
They're a bit spicy.
This is the Commissioner Bowl.
Yeah.
Hawk Stars at 5-2 versus Buffalo Tots at 4-3. And the series is tied 2-2 all time. Hawk Stars took the first 2, Tots took the last 2. I'm predicting the Hawk Stars to win by 18.
Again, another reverse psychology. I'm taking the Buffalo Tots to win it. How much did you say?
You'll have to watch the video.
18. Did you say 18 or 10?
All right, so I got to split it, right? This guy's team's it's a juggernaut right now. I'm gonna go Hawk Stars in a close one.
I would honestly give my team a better shot if Travis Kelce was out there, but I am missing him with no backup tight end. So I'm going on the waiver wire tonight. You know
Hey.
what's there.
Not
So-
much.
Yeah, not much.
So Josie, anybody else on that side, everybody get a tight end tonight.
Well, I mean, there's 3 that I had in mind, but they're all
Trust me, I'm looking too. So.
They're all gonna do 4.
Yeah, exactly. They're all projected for 4.2.
Yeah.
And
They are.
I'd be
They
happy
are.
with that.
All right, let's hit the last one because I see the cameraman's arm shaking. We got yeah. We got the 4-3 Fear the Turtle versus the 4-3 Child's Play.
Is this the last one?
It is.
So this must be the fear game of the week.
It is. It's the game of the week.
Yep, absolutely.
So Fear the Turtle leads the series 5-4 all time.
Ooh.
Right now it's a close matchup. There was I want to say Child's Play is missing somebody, and I'm predicting Fear, the guest on the show, to win by 3.
You're being too kind. I'd take Child's Play by 66.
So I gotta break the tie. Can we ask our behind-the-scenes guy which player they're missing?
Herbert?
Yes,
Robert.
that's why I did it.
Wait,
And,
Herbert,
and
it's your
who's his
quarterback.
backup?
It was
Not sure.
Brady.
Brady.
Yes, Tom Brady.
Brady, Thursday night. Ravens, right? Maybe?
I think you're
That's
right.
a tough matchup.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I'm gonna take Fear here by only 2.
Ooh, you're going to make me sweat it out.
All right,
A
guys.
couple more questions while we got him here.
Sure.
I don't know, man. I
2.
think we're hitting them all.
Who has been your favorite player thus far?
Chubb. He's carried me. He's been a monster. When he fell to me, Tommy gave me a look when he fell to me, like,
How do you not?
absolutely. Chubb's been my favorite. He's carried me, and I mean, I gotta say, Taylor has been a bit of a disappointment.
Yeah, I would have to tend to agree with you.
I
on
didn't
that.
expect last year numbers, but I was expecting just steady,
Yeah.
you know.
You don't expect David Montgomery numbers either.
And
Yeah.
your pick, your worst pick that you took kind of high.
Swift's been hurt when he plays. He's good. I don't know, like these three receivers here, Robinson, Bateman, London,
Right.
like none of them have done anything. And of course, everyone drafted 50 tight ends, so I've been like tight end swapping every week.
Have you been running commit?
No, I dropped him after like the first 2 weeks.
You
Where
can't. Fields don't pass.
he had well, Komet had 0 catches the first 2 weeks combined, so I dropped him. So I know a lot of people stream defenses. I stream tight ends.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
already on like my third or fourth tight end, just hoping for 5.
All right, and my final question is, do you make the playoffs, and if you do, how far do you go?
I think I do have a playoff team right now. Depends on the matchup. Because if I make the playoffs, if I don't run into you early, I can win a game in the playoffs, I think. That's about it. It would take a lot of good fortune to make a run. But I think I can win a game in the playoffs. Once you get in the playoffs, you know,
It's all up.
It is. It really is. Especially in our league with like no waiver moves. Come playoff time, you got to have your roster's got to be set.
Got to have 2 kickers.
You got to have 2 kickers.
Should have cost you the Super Bowl.
And I did send a list out last week. Nobody's even close, so I'm going to wait a few more weeks before I do that. Thomas, anything else?
I'm good.
We want to thank our cameraman for always holding the camera so steady.
I mean, it's impressive.
It really is. Well, good luck, everyone. We'll see you next week. This is The Fear signing off.